Why is it a goal of yours personally to play in as many games as possible, given how tough a season is in the NBA?
Why is it? I just think it should be anyone's goal. I think, we don't have to do anything else besides worry about our body and worry about being available. So I think that unless you have an injury that you can't play through, I think that you should try to be there for your team. And that's just how I've always been. If I could play, I'm gonna play.
What aspects of your game do you feel your health and your strength most this year?
I'm not sure. I mean, I think it's more of I don't know. I mean, I'm playing pretty similar. I think I'll probably score a little bit more in the paint, just from cutting, just from not settling for threes sometimes. Trying to play a little bit more inside out, I think.
Michael, how are you handling this bye week, if you will? It's your second one in as many months.
Yeah, taking advantage of the few days to try to get your body back to baseline and feel good. And then, work on the things we need to work on in practice. We haven't had a lot of practice time, so working on the areas that we need to be better in as a team.
Do you like these long breaks?
Sometimes I think, when you're in rhythm, sometimes it's nice to stay in that rhythm. But I mean, for guys that are banged up and for guys that have played a lot of minutes, a lot of games, it's always nice.
What do you think the defensive identity of this team needs to be?
I think we need to just, we have a big discrepancy between the first half and the second half. Defensively, I think we need to come into games and kind of impose our will, because when you give teams confidence, you ease into the game and let them ease into the game offensively. It'll give them confidence and make them feel loose. But if we can go into the game with more aggression and more, if you can go into the game with more aggression and just more tenacity, I think that can really help as the game goes on.
Yeah, how do you get off to better starts? What's the key to that?
Yeah, you got to get your body ready in warm-ups, and you also have to get your mind ready. Just be locked in and just be prepared to go 100% from the tip and not warm yourself up the first few minutes of the game. You got to be ready to go.
Where do you feel this team is at the quarter point of the season?
I mean, we may not be exactly where we want to be, wins and losses, but considering the things we need to work on and considering, some of the lineup changes, I feel like to have a winning record is nice, but we definitely need to be more consistent winning. We've had a couple bad streaks of losing so far this year, and we need to pick that up, I think.
Are players, is the room always more calm than the fan base? Like, fan base is panicking. Oh my God, they're not top four in the West. What's going on?
No, I think it's probably mirrored. Everyone sees what people are talking about. I feel like that affects, guys' level of even killedness here. I feel like but sometimes you need some tension and you need a wake-up call. So I feel like it's definitely been not peaches and roses the past couple weeks.
Yesterday, talking with Christian, he said maybe some of these ups and downs, this less than ideal start to the first quarter of the season, could be good for you guys, a kind of punch in the mouth to wake you up. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, we're about a quarter of the way through the season, so we have so much time to take these weaknesses and turn them into strengths and work on them in practice. And hopefully, as the season goes on, we can minimize those weaknesses that we have and be ready for the postseason. But I feel comfortable where we're at, but we're definitely not where we want to be.
What did you see from Julie in those last couple games over the weekend, and what are kind of the challenges of developing a consistency as a young player in that kind of minutes?
Yeah, I mean, he made some shots. I was happy he made some shots. I feel like in that second unit, he's such a talented scorer, and I feel like we can be doing more to try to get him going, because I feel like we need him off the bench to put the ball in the hoop. He's one of our only volume three-point shooters, so I feel like just as a team, as players, as coaches, we can try to get him going a little bit more, and I think it'll help our team out a lot.
Coach was talking yesterday about getting more three-point looks and mentioned you specifically, but your game also has expanded offensively. How do you balance knowing this team needs more three-point makes, but also staying within the flow of what you've already established?
It's a balance. I feel like, we need to be shooting more threes, and I'm one of the only other, I would say, volume three-point shooters on the team. So I think just mixing it up, and when I have an open look, shoot a three and kind of hunt a few more threes a game, maybe.
Cool. Thanks, Mike.